Okay, so we're going to be seeing I Know What We Did Last Summer in the cinema. So right now I'm doing my hair. We're gonna open a new can of gummy, but we're doing the same hairstyle I did for Superman just because it's kind of comfortable and also it's durable for this heat that we're having in London right now. But so I Know What You Did Last Summer is like a horror film that came out. So by the time the year that Gen Z officially started, which is 1997, and it is a very significant movie within pop culture, especially within that time frame. It had a sequel that came out in I think either 1998 or 1999. It had a couple movies that came out within the 2000s, and they had a movie that came out, a TV series that came out with Prime Video in 2021, and that was a flop. So I'm not saying it's a flop, a lot of people saying that series flopped, and now they have a second generation film that's coming out that came out this year. So yeah. The main reason that we're going to see it is because I grew up with watching him like in Scooby-Doo, because that's the movie that my mum used to make, like I used to watch a lot when I was younger, especially because it used to come off on like every time I was at my granddad's, that movie used to come on like channel 4, I think. My mum came in, so I just finished my side of my hair and my camera died, so I had to change my battery. But we're gonna go see I Know What We Did Last Summer. This is the third horror movie I'm going to see with my mum, because we went to see Sinners, we've seen Scream, and then now we're seeing I Know What We Did Last Summer. I Know That We Did Last Summer, it came out when my mum was, no, not 7, 11 years old. And my granddad would have never let her watch it, and also add on to the fact that this movie isn't 18. So I'm excited to see it, and I just heard my hair rip. But we're putting my hair in a slip back. We're doing the whole cornrow situation. I feel like this hairstyle has been helping me this summer because I love doing my hair in a slip back, but it's like giving very much like 2021, 2022, 2023 Aisha, and also 2024. But I stopped doing this hairstyle because of a variation of reasons. 1, because the cornrows was doing something to my hair, and 3, because it started to get irritating to do. I started pushing all my hair back during the summer and then doing the ribbon, and then I started just doing the middle part slip back. So that's one hair tie, and then we do the bend over. I do it like, no, I don't do that, no, I do this, and then I cycle it around, tie it, and then you got my 2 strands here, and then just clip it back, and then I don't know, hair clip. But right now I'm just gonna dress and I'm gonna do my makeup. So I got my big braids back for university, so we're officially in preparation of going into year 3. This year I am going to be my best version of academic legend. This year, and I feel like this year I need to appreciate that I have to go to a library for school and try and go as much as possible and like try to work hard to get my degree, because I really want to graduate with good grades. I really want to graduate with good grades. Okay, we're making out the way out of the house, and I am dressed. So I'm wearing this long sleeve top, light blue jeans, and then my Converse. But yeah, we're gonna make our way to the cinema, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, we're gonna make our way out. And I'll see you guys when we're there. Up when I never wanna see ya. I'm just on my way back home, little drunk and alone, but I'd rather kick ya. Even though it's Friday night and I got no plans tomorrow, I could use a bam bam bam, but it's not from you, cause I'm not that hollow. Baby, let it be. You could try to sweet talk all you want, but I ain't. So we just finished I Know What We Did Last Summer, and it's like now 8:50, but it was actually really good. We did not walk out, we did not get scared, but Brandy, I think they may be doing a spin-off of a spin-off of the spin-off with the spin-off of the sequel. So there's definitely gonna be a part 2, so can't wait to see that. But we're in Sainsbury's and we're getting ingredients for salsa and guacamole. But yeah, other than that, I'll probably just like get into like what we're doing about the movie later. But we're gonna go to Woody's Grill and yeah. Okay, so we are eating some kebab, but I thought I would just like do a little summary of everything that happened when we went to go see I Know What You Did Last Summer. I can't stop saying it in the way of Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello's I know what you did last summer, I know what you did last summer, I know what you did last summer, tell me where you've been. Like, I can't be the only one that feel like they missed an opportunity to market that song for the movie. It's literally the name of the song. The name and the title of the film. I think it would have been like, it's ironic. But this movie, oh my days, the biggest plot twist, guy who survived the first incident back in 1997, he ended up being a murderer. He really took that whole lesson that she said when PTSD changes the way you are. He decided, oh, let's get these back, bring back history, because this little, when the podcaster walking around, she called what they did to the town gentrification, like gentrification, but because there was a murder. I don't know how, but they did gentrify the town. They changed it to be the New Hamptons of North Carolina, to that area, and by blurring that part, and it kind of ticked off. I low-key think that he killed Grant Spence because of him gentrifying the town, and he didn't even get like I was like, oh, Teddy's gonna die, and it's gonna make him clock onto, oh, I need to pattern up my behavior, let's actually find out this murder. But nah, killer said, I'm gonna do two, son and father, and then he hanged them by their foot on the boardwalk just for passers-by, just to see them, you know, casually, you know, swinging around. Just stop, I have dark humor, sorry. Okay, I've seen so what, choked, and you could, like, when his dead body was in the car, and that, I don't know how many days he was in that car, but that car must have stunk, because the way his color and this coloration in his skin, he must have been fermenting in that car for like, at least 2 days solid. He's that proper white, like green undertone. Yeah, Stevie took them out to the middle of the ocean and tried to kill Davina, and flopped, because Davina is still alive and so is Stevie, and only the women survived. All 3 women in the friendship group survived, even the one that was a killer. I think she got sent to a psych ward or something. But the whole reason this happened is because obviously a car crash, and she basically was like, eye for an eye, a son for a son. But instead of a son for a son, she said, I'm gonna take you to my lover, I'm gonna take you, I'm gonna take all your lovers. And Davina's and her ex-fiance, then she killed Ava's fling that he had on the airport, and Milo, and then the pastor, as like because he was in the crossfires of like making her be found out. This must have been directed by the women, because respectfully, all the men died. Oh wait, hold on, is this movie directed by a woman? Oh, I just clocked, only men died in this movie. Oh wait, yeah, it's directed by a woman. That is so... I know what he did last summer, like on TV, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it. But I'll probably get back to you guys later when I'm actually like, I'm ready for bed.